All right, everybody. Welcome to the Baby Back Rib Show, episode number 6. And in case you didn't notice, I am by myself. This is a solo episode. Cole is unfortunately sick and cannot make it to this week's episode. So we're running the show today on our lonesome. But quite a week of NFL action, if I do say so myself. Give me 1 second. Yeah, quite a week in the NFL. Starting off with this Thursday night game, the Dallas Cowboys defeat the Seattle Seahawks 41-35 in a shootout. Finally, we get a good Thursday night game. We haven't, I don't think, at all season. Dak Prescott throws 3 touchdowns. So does Geno Smith. And the Seahawks offense looked really good in this game against a pretty respectable Cowboys defense. Zach Charbonnet, my boy, gets his first NFL touchdown, and I was able to see that. I did say in a couple episodes ago that I would talk about the story about how I met him when he scored his first touchdown. Kind of feels weird doing it here alone. I'll do it when I have the other guys with me, so it would be a little bit more fun. But really cool dude, really exciting. I was super excited to watch that. He didn't have the best game other than that touchdown. He did have a long catch, 39 yards. That was his only catch on the night. But the Seahawks offense looked really good. All the pass catchers. Noah Fant. Now, in the box score, Noah Fant only has 3 catches for 43 yards. But Noah Fant had a great game. If you just ignore that and watch some of his grabs he made, he made some pretty big grabs. And Jay said obviously had a nice night. 11 targets, and DK Metcalf, 3 touchdowns, 3 tutties against the Cowboys defense, making, Deron Bland look like garbage. But Deron Bland's still an amazing corner. Just didn't have the best night last night, or Thursday night. On the Cowboys side of things, CeeDee Lamb has a good game, and Tony Pollard gets in the end zone. I mean, just another good showing from this Cowboys offense. But, this was a really entertaining game to watch. I was really rooting for the Seahawks, and I thought for a second there that we were going to watch a Seahawks upset. But that unfortunately didn't happen. We'll see how they look next week against the Niners again in San Francisco. Moving on to our Sunday slate of games, starting off with the Indianapolis Colts defeating the Tennessee Titans 31-28. Gardner Minshew throws over 300 yards, still looks pretty good, if I say so myself. Zach Moss, 51 yards rushing. Obviously, no Jonathan Taylor in this game. We'll see what happens when he comes back. I think he's on IR, right? I think he's got a couple weeks left. Not really too sure there, but should get a couple more weeks of Zach Moss action. Michael Pittman dominates in this game, 16 targets. I do have him in one of my fantasy leagues, so that's very exciting. He just has a great game. And it looks like when Gardner Minshew plays, the dude's just going to freaking throw it his way every single time. On the Titans side of things, I can't tell if Will Levis is like good or not. And when I say that, like I really can't tell if it's just like he has bad box scores, but then when you watch him play, he looks good. Like it's the weirdest thing ever. He does, have a decent game, 224 yards and a touchdown. They only lost by 3 to, I would say, a pretty respectable team in the Indianapolis Colts. Pretty good defense. But yeah, I really can't tell. Derrick Henry does go down early in this game, but Tajay Spears looks fantastic as well. But yeah, not much to say about this game. The Colts are still very much alive in the playoff picture. I fortunately did not watch a single snap of this game, but the LA Chargers did defeat the New England Patriots 6-0. Not really going to talk about this game much. Somehow I think the Patriots outscored the Chargers, or not outscored, but yarded the Chargers in this game. And let me take a look here. Yeah, so the Patriots had more total yards than the Los Angeles Chargers, but still put up 0 points. That's insane. The fact that this Patriots defense has allowed, I think there's only been two teams in the past couple weeks that have allowed less than 50 points. One of them being the 49ers. It was the past 4 weeks, past 4 games. One of them being the 49ers, who are 4-0 in those games, and the other one being the New England Patriots, who are 0-4 in those games. I mean, you got to feel for this Patriots defense, who's playing pretty respectable. But this Patriots offense is atrocious. Atrocious. And it kind of makes me feel like when you see this record, the Patriots being 2-10, it kind of gives me the feeling that maybe this team is maybe the Belichick era is over. It kind of looks that way to me. I don't really know what team he would go to, but maybe he's done coaching. Maybe he's, like Cole said a couple episodes ago, maybe he's going to the retirement home. But I think that something needs to change here in New England, and a big change like that might be what they need. But yeah, Austin Eckler continues to play inefficiently. RIP those who draft him in fantasy football. It might get me out of here. All right, this next game, the Detroit Lions defeat the Saints 33-28. They went up to, I think they went up 21-0. Yeah, they went up 21-0 in the first quarter. And somehow this was a game. The Saints looked horrible in the first half, but they were able to storm back. You know why? It's because they had freaking Jameis Winston, even though he barely played in this game. Jameis Winston is just a freaking beast. I hope he starts next week. I want to see more of Jameis Winston and less of Derek Carr. Not that I'm a Derek Carr hater or anything, but I'm more of like a Jameis Winston lover, I guess. It kind of sounds weird. More of a Jameis Winston admirer, I should say. But Jared Goff throws 2 touchdowns. Obviously gets off to a hot start. Sam Laporta continuing to prove that rookie tight ends can be elite in the league. And has 9 catches for 140 yards and a tutty. And yeah, Jameson Williams gets in the end zone on a rushing touchdown. But the Lions are able to bounce back. And what the fuck is this shirt? I lick, swallow, and suck. I lick the salt, swallow the tequila, and suck the lime. Let's get that out of here. But yeah, the Lions bounce back, and I think they play the Bears next week, so they should be able to get to 10-3 and put that Packers loss behind them on Thanksgiving. The Atlanta Falcons take control of the NFC South and a 13-8 victory over the New York Jets. Desmond Ridder throws a tutty, and somehow I think this is probably the first time on the year he's outplayed another quarterback. But that's probably because the other quarterback was a combination of Tim Boyle and Trevor Siemian. Man, the Jets fucked up not getting Joe Flacco back. And let me just say that. The Jets fucked up not getting Joe Elite Flacco back. Sorry, I got my freaking ringer on. All right. Anyways, Breece Hall, 1.2 yards per carry. I don't know if that's really Breece Hall's fault. This Jets offense is horrible. Yeah, honestly, not much to take away from this game. The Jets have currently more first quarter safeties than first quarter touchdowns on the season, and I think that's just one. So that's I'm sorry, Jets fans. I don't know what happened to you guys. I remember you guys had a winning record there for a little bit, and everyone was just saying, all right, let's just win as many as we can. We'll get Aaron Rodgers back, and then we'll be good, you know. He can bring us to the playoffs. I don't know even if Aaron Rodgers comes back, I don't know if he can do that. You guys are kind of digging yourselves a hole I don't think even Aaron Rodgers can get you guys out of. Because now you look at it, they'd be 9-8 at the best, and in a hugely competitive AFC, I don't think that's getting you into the playoffs. This is so satisfying to see. Steelers, the Pittsburgh Steelers get crushed by the Arizona Cardinals 24-10. It was 24-3 at one point. Then the Steelers scored a fucking garbage time of garbage time touchdowns, in which Deontay Johnson celebrated, did a choreographed celebration, even though he was losing 24-3. The fucking Cardinals. That's what you get, man. Honestly, this makes me really happy to see, especially as a Ravens fan, even as a football fan. Honestly, I'm tired of seeing the Steelers get these stupid wins, and now they finally got an L. They're 7-5, still in the playoff picture somehow. But this one does help. Kyler Murray looks okay. He looks all right, but this rushing attack just has a day. James Conner, 4.2 yards per carry, 2 tutties. Michael Carter, 6.3 yards per carry. He only has 4 attempts, though. And Trey McBride continues to just look elite as a tight end. I'm glad the Cardinals are able to start using him for sure. But, yeah, looking good. But this is a really weird game, too. Two delays in this game. The players had to go off the field and back on twice because of the weather conditions, and that doesn't matter to the Cardinals. They're still going to kick your ass. That's awesome. This is, I think, one of the only 2 games we got wrong. No, actually, we definitely got the Jaguars and Bengals game wrong. So we got 3 games wrong last week. Damn. But definitely wasn't gonna predict that. As much as I don't like the Steelers, I definitely picked the Steelers to win that. All right, the Miami Dolphins defeat the Washington Commanders 45-15, just continuing to beat up on the under 500 teams. I don't really understand how seeding works, in the sense that the Dolphins and Ravens haven't played each other. They aren't divisional opponents, and yet the Dolphins are first in the AFC and the Ravens are second. Is it points scored, or how do they do that? I'd really like to find out. Let's look this up. Determine who the higher seed is in NFL. I don't really know how to word that question. I think it has a mixture of points scored, maybe points allowed, and so obviously that 70-20 win over the Broncos probably helped. But it feels like the Ravens should be the first. I don't know. I'm just saying. Anyways. Yeah, this wasn't even a game at all. Tyreek Hill just continues to go off. He only has 5 catches, but that results in 157 yards and 2 touchdowns in typical Tyreek Hill fashion. Sam Howell, kind of looking like panic time for him. Does not look good at all in this game. At least in the Cowboys game, you could kind of you could get past not blaming him for that absolute meltdown, but. This game kind of are looking at Sam Howell and saying, what the fuck, bro? I don't know. Just doesn't play good. And the Commanders' offense in general just was not able to move the ball. But, hey, man, good for the Dolphins. Kind of weird to see him up there first in the AFC. Kind of came out of nowhere, but good for them. This next game, 2 hot teams. The Houston Texans defeat the Denver Broncos, snap their winning streak. I mean, it was only a matter of time. 5-game winning streak comes to an end as the Texans beat the Broncos 22-17. The Texans themselves moved to 7-5. That's pretty awesome. But CJ Stroud. I don't know if you guys saw that video of CJ Stroud fighting or confronting the Alex Singleton, the Broncos linebacker. That was a pretty cool moment for the rookie. But Russell Wilson kind of has a 2022 Russell Wilson game and throws a touchdown and 3 interceptions, going back to his former self. This one you can kind of put on him, but I would say that this is probably the only Broncos loss this season that you could kind of pin it on Russell Wilson. Just being honest. But with this team, with the Broncos team, I think if you're being realistic, I see this team as like a 9-8 or an 8-9 type team. I know everyone was really excited about them when they had that 5-game winning streak. But at the end of the day, and I think this game kind of proves it, this is a team I think that got lucky in a couple of those games for sure. And I think it's going to start catching up to them. I don't think they're a bad team, but I also don't think they're an elite team. So I think that they're kind of at that mid-range where you're looking at them as kind of like that 500 team for sure. But big takeaway from this game, Tank Dell goes down with a season-ending injury. Man, that freaking hurts. It's like every week we see one of these guys that are super exciting go down with a season ender. This one is a fractured leg, I believe. His leg got rolled up on. I did not see the injury, so I am going to look it up right now, of course, and you guys are going to watch it with me. But I feel for the guy. He was having such a good year. He was one of the best rookie receivers in the league. Here it is.
Seen in Houston, that is Tank Dell, the rookie wide receiver who had paired with C.J. Stroud to become one of the best rookie quarterbacks.
Oh, he wasn't even in. He was in a goal line situation. Oh man, that sucks.
Presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Tank Dell. There's going to be some questions, I'm sure, about the formation that the Texans were running. Two wide receivers that close together. Dell.
Yeah,
and
what
Nico
the fuck was that
an inside power
play
for the touchdown? And Dell, unfortunately, caught up in the wash right there, and it looked again like that left leg.
Yeah, whenever you see that, you kind of know what's going on. But I mean, yeah, that sucks. Him and C.J. Stroud looked fantastic together. And I think he'll come back stronger than ever. I just don't know what they were doing, throwing a guy with a frame like that into the trenches. Makes no sense. But, hey, man. It caught up to you. I still think this Texas team can keep pushing. I think CJ Stroud is that good. He's gonna just throw it to whoever. But really, it's a bad loss for sure. Alrighty. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers defeat the Carolina Panthers 21-18 in a classic NFC South mid-off. Panthers moved to 1-11. Look, just really bad. I'm surprised they even beat the Texans. Like, they even got lucky there because I think they only scored 15 points in that game. So I don't know, man. It's not looking good in Carolina. Even with their new interim coach, they still can't get a win. The Buccaneers don't play amazing except for Mike Evans and Rashad White, as usual. But they don't really need to when you're playing the Panthers, so they still get the dub. Chuba Hubbard does get 2 tutties, which is nice for him. Looking like he's starting to get back into those starter reps over Miles Sanders. Man, that sucks. They gave Miles Sanders so much money just to do nothing, pretty much, on this team. Yeah, man, that really sucks. But not much to say about that game, honestly. I mean, the Falcons do have the lead in the NFC South right now, but it could be anyone's division except the Panthers. Oh, yeah. Joe Elite Flacco is back, baby. He is back. 254 yards, 2 tutties, and 1 interception in his first game in like 2 years. How old is the guy? 38? Joe Flacco is 38 years old, and he is doing this, all right? I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, what would be really cool is if Joe Flacco, the true Raven that he is, I mean, yeah, it sucks to see him play this good on a divisional opponent. At least we don't have to play him again this season unless we play him in the playoffs. Anyways, what would be really cool is if Joe Flacco, a true Raven at heart, just sabotages the Browns and loses every single game that they let him start. That would be amazing. I still want to see him play well, so maybe he'll play just good enough to get him like really close, but then he'll just like blow the game. I hope so, man. Just so it'll make the division a little bit easier for us. Anyways, getting back to this game, the Rams are on a 3-game winning streak. They are 6-6 now, and looking like they might push into that 7th seed in the playoffs. They have the team to do it. I really don't know why a lot of people are downing the Rams. Kyron Williams, now they have a good running back in Kyron Williams, and obviously 2 really good receivers and a decent defense. I don't know why they couldn't, but I definitely think they could do it. They just had a tough schedule this year. Anyways, the Matthew Stafford throws 3 tutties. Cooper Kupp gets one of them finally for our freaking fantasy teams out there. But Kyron Williams has another strong game. Sorry, I'm a little like congested right now. Like I think I might be getting sick too. Honestly, fucking everyone's sick out here. I live in Arizona. I feel like everyone's fucking sick. But I'm a little congested, so if I sound weird, that's why. What's really interesting is never mind. I thought that was Jerome Ford. Never mind. But this game was closer, I think, than the box score kind of shows. Because the Rams did get like a garbage time touchdown, and Sean McVay infamously said Kyron Williams was on his fantasy team. That's why he had to punch it in for him. So honestly, respect, man. Respect. I'd be doing the same shit if I was a head coach. You already know the NFL is about to fucking take a deep dive into that man's life after that. But the very interesting game, the 49ers absolutely throttled the Philadelphia Eagles 42-19 in what was looking like maybe game of the year, possible game of the year. Just does not come to fruition. The real game of the year, everyone, will be the 49ers and Ravens game on Christmas. Can't wait for that one. That will be the actual game of the year. Possible Super Bowl preview matchup, just saying. But the Eagles look like any team that the Dolphins or Cowboys play that are under 500. That's what they looked like in this game. Brock Purdy, 314 yards, 4 tutties, and 0 picks. You can say whatever you want. You can say that the man is in an elite system. Who cares? It doesn't matter. I mean, the guy is now had a perfect passer rating a couple weeks ago, and now he's at 148.8 this game. If he had a little bit fewer incompletions, I'm sure he would have gone back to that 158.3. The 49ers look fantastic. They are rolling right now, and I fear for any team that has to play them, except for the Ravens. Of course, I'm not fearing that. Feeling very strong about that. But everyone in this offense eats. On the Eagles side of things, it's kind of interesting to see A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith both kind of eating this game. But the rushing game was nowhere to be found. No one even got over 3 yards a carry in this game. The only person who eclipsed 3 yards a carry was my boy Marcus Mariota, the Oregon Duck. It just looked bad. DeAndre Swift had a horrible game and got trucked by just absolutely hit by a train this game. I don't even remember who did it, but I remember watching it was in garbage time, and 49ers don't fucking care if it's garbage time. They will still truck you, and I love it. Moving on to the Sunday night football game. Very controversial. Very, 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 very controversial, I would say. In terms of the refs missing calls. But honestly, if you look at this game, it was the refs versus both teams in a way. At the end of the game, you saw that hit where I forget who did it on the Packers, but they collided with Patrick Mahomes while Patrick Mahomes was still in bounds. And they called a penalty on him for roughing the passer or unnecessary roughness or whatever, which is complete bullshit. But then after that, they missed a very obvious PI call. I will say, I will admit that as an avid Chiefs hater, I will admit that was very obvious. But you guys still got the call before that, so it is what it is. And I don't even want to hear. I don't want to hear anything about that Hail Mary call. That missed Hail Mary call. Who the fuck wants to see a PI on a Hail Mary to win the game? It's the stupidest thing ever. I don't even want to hear that. Oh, to win the game. It would tie the game, but it's still really dumb. So I think that was a good no call right there. And I honestly didn't even see him push him at all. I didn't see Travis Kelce get pushed once. Maybe he held his arm down a little bit, but I didn't see him get pushed. But screw all that shit, man. Jordan Love looks fantastic. Jordan Love looks amazing. He outplayed Patrick Mahomes by a landslide in this game. 3 tutties and 0 picks, looking like Aaron Rodgers out there. That freaking pass he had where he was falling back and then just chucked it right into Romeo Dobbs' hands, and Romeo Dobbs able to make that catch, man. That just reminded me of like Aaron Rodgers or Jordy Nelson back in the day. Like, that was fantastic. That was an amazing play. Even as an avid Packers hater, honestly, I don't even like either of these teams, but it was still a really entertaining game. I was going for the Packers though, because obviously the Chiefs are AFC opponent, and it helps the Ravens battle for the first seed a little bit easier. Isaiah Pacheco, honestly, are we going to start talking about how Isaiah Pacheco is an elite running back? Because if you take out the rushing help that Patrick Mahomes has had this year, the Chiefs offense has had this year with Isaiah Pacheco and company, this offense really doesn't look that good. But Isaiah Pacheco keeps chugging along, 6.1 yards per carry and a tutty in this game. And Rashee Rice continues to look like the wide receiver 1 in this offense. Probably will be for a little bit until they can't afford to pay him and they trade him to the Ravens or something. But little nice cheeky upset for the Packers at this game. I love it. All right, this Monday night game, another upset, and this one was really fun to watch. I didn't even turn this game on. I started following it on my phone and following the scores, and then I was like, all right, you know what? Maybe I need to watch this game because it looked very entertaining. But the Cincinnati Bengals defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 34-31 on Monday Night Football in a battle of backup quarterbacks there towards the end. Trevor Lawrence played most of this game before he went out with an ankle injury. I think he's going to be fine. Maybe miss a week or two, if that, with an ankle sprain. Definitely played it off like he was about to get. Can we get these fucking stupid Temu ads out of here? Holy shit. Definitely looked like maybe he was out for the year, the way he was acting, but he's good. He's good. Definitely still a painful injury. Anything with the ankle. But Jamar Chase eats in this game. Obviously, Jake Browning's huge safety net. He had like just under half of his yards in this game. But he kind of spread the ball out a little bit, which is cool to see. I didn't even see he had a catch. He had a catch for -7 yards. That's funny. I didn't watch that game. I know that one of the Jaguars receivers had a horrible it was the Bengals receivers had a horrible interception. It was Tyler Boyd, yes, who threw a pick. Should have just ran the ball or threw it out of bounds. I don't know what he was doing. But, yeah, man, this is a really, really entertaining game. Joe Mixon scores 2 touchdowns. Travis Etienne scores a tutty. And Trevor Lawrence throws 2 tutties before he leaves. CJ Beathard honestly didn't look that bad when he came out, especially for just coming out into the game. And Jake Browning looks fantastic. Maybe he can get the Bengals into that 7th seed. That'd be honestly kind of cool to see, even though they're a divisional opponent. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That'd be kind of sick, especially because Jake Browning really isn't as bad as people think. He's obviously not Joe Burrow, but he's really not bad. He's looking pretty good, and he looks really calm. That's the biggest thing about me. Like even watching when he came out in the Ravens game, he would get freaking smacked and then just get right back up and be laughing or smiling or like he wouldn't even care. So that's definitely a trait you can't teach anybody. So I think he might be good. I think his floor is like a very, very good backup. And his ceiling could be a potential starter. Not for the Bengals, but maybe for another team, maybe a Nick Foles situation. Play really good for the Bengals and then get that bag and just do nothing for another team. But yeah, this was a really cool game. Really went down to the wire. Love to see overtime games go down to the wire for sure. But yeah, that wraps up NFL Week 13. What did you guys think? Honestly, kind of a cool week. Had a lot of different aspects. You know, I don't know how to say it. A lot of different games because you had really good primetime games for once. With two shootouts, the Cowboys 41-35 over the Seahawks, and then the Bengals 34-31 over the Jaguars. So two big shootouts, really entertaining games. Then you had like this, like the fuck is this, 6-0, Chargers over the Patriots. So it is what it is. And then 13-8, like just really weird scores. But yeah, I would still say it was a really entertaining week. I wish the Eagles-Niners game was a little bit better. That would have been fun. But yeah, other than that, it was a really awesome week. I do have my awards to give out. So my moment of the week was obviously Zach Charbonnet scoring his first ever touchdown. I had to throw my boy in there. My offensive player of the week was Nico Collins stepping in for Tank Dell and just absolutely dominating and having a great game and helping the Texans to a victory over the Denver Broncos. My defensive player of the week was on the same team, same game, Derek Stingley Jr. with 2 interceptions on Russell Wilson to help seal the game for the Texans. My rising team of the week was the hold on, I had him here somewhere. Let me see if I can remember. Honestly, I had the Los Angeles Rams, but I'm actually I'm going to do an audible, and I'm going to switch to the Cincinnati Bengals as my rising team of the week because they're still at 500, and they still could win and get into the 7th seed, and Jake Browning looks a lot better than people expected. So I think things are starting to look up for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they're going to be my rising team of the week. And my falling team of the week is going to be the New York Jets. Same thing as I talked about earlier in the episode. But the Jets had a winning record at one point, and I remember the hope was, all right, and I was kind of rooting for them because it'd be a really cool story. But the hope was, Zach Wilson, get us a couple wins, do your job, let the defense do its thing. And maybe if we're at 500 or, you know, a little bit over 500, Aaron Rodgers can come back in and take us to the playoffs, right? Well, now you're looking at the Jets who are 4-8, and that is not even a possibility at this point. Like, I don't even know what the point of, except for it being really cool, of Aaron Rodgers coming back would be, because he's not getting to the playoffs. I don't think. Because, like, if we go to the Jets, right, like, let's look at their schedule. So, next they play the Houston Texans, who are 7-5 and hot. Then they play the Miami Dolphins, 9-3. Okay, maybe they can get a win here. Then they play Cleveland. So realistically, I see 2, maybe 3 wins on the horizon, which would put them at 4-10. That would put them at 7-10. It's not going to get you into the playoffs unless they pull up 2 huge upsets against the Houston Texans and Miami Dolphins. Because realistically, like, Aaron Rodgers could come back right here, like week 16 against the Commanders. I could see that happening, but. Other than that, I really don't see the look at the difference in ticket prices here. The Miami game in Miami, tickets as low as $134. As soon as you get to New York, as low as $18, bro. That's crazy. Hey man, I know what that's like living in Arizona. I got to see the Ravens for fucking nothing because it's Cardinals suck. Maybe not. Maybe not anymore. Maybe they're good now. But yeah, love to see it. Love to see it. Anyways, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, the New York Jets. Yeah, they're not getting into the playoffs. I don't care what Aaron Rodgers does when he comes back. I don't see that. I think the Jets season is lost, unfortunately. But let's get on to our pick'ems. So I do have Cole's pick'ems, but this is gonna be kind of interesting because Ignore this. I was doing my own pick'ems and I accidentally was doing it on our shared one. So let me pull up. Oh, and Cole also sent me his moments and everything. So let me go ahead and read that out. So he didn't have a moment of the week, but he did have player of the week on offense was Deebo Samuel. That was a good one. 3 tutties on the week and huge victory over the Philadelphia Eagles. His defensive player of the week was Will Anderson from the Houston Texans. I don't really know. Let's see what he did. I didn't pay attention to that. But another Texans defender. Texans defense looks very good, very young, and very strong. On the wrong week here. A lot of potential there in Houston for this Texans defense. Okay, so Will Anderson had 2 sacks, 2 tackle for losses, 1 pass defense, and 4 QB hits. Yeah, pretty strong game for him. That's a good pick. His rising team is the Green Bay Packers. That's a fucking good one. Damn it. That's way better. I see the Packers and Bengals both upset victories in prime time. They are looking up, but the Packers is a really good pick. They are now in the playoff picture, in case you guys didn't already know, the 7th seed. And his following team was the Steelers and the Browns. So 2 AFC North divisional opponents for the Ravens. I'd love to see that. Yeah, I would definitely say the Steelers are on the fall down. Starting quarterbacks out. I don't really know what that really matters. And they just lost to the Cardinals at home in a pretty embarrassing fashion. And then the Browns, yeah. Although I don't know. They do have Joe Elite Flacco, so maybe things are looking up for them. So week 14, he sent me his pick'ems. So let's go to the pick'ems real quick. So Thursday Night Football, he also picked the Steelers. So we're definitely going Steelers there. The Falcons versus Buccaneers. He went with the Falcons. I went with the Buccaneers. Falcons are at home. So let's do this. We're gonna start doing this when it's just the two of us. Oh, come on. There we go. So I'm just going to put Cole and Otto. Whenever we're split on this, we'll spin this wheel. So I put the Buccaneers. He picked the Falcons. All right. Looks like we're going with the Falcons at home. And last time we did a wheel, or we flipped a coin, it was the Texans-Broncos game because we were split on it. And the Texans won. And obviously, the coin picked the Texans, so I trust the wheel. We all trust the wheel. Lions versus the Bears. We both picked the Lions. Pretty easy one there. Colts versus the Bengals. He picked the Colts. I actually picked the Bengals. I don't know why. And I definitely picked the Jaguars. I don't know why it's on the Browns. So let's spin this wheel again. Kind of hoping it's landing on Cole because I know I'm just being stupid. But all right, yeah, it lands on Cole. So we're going to go with the Colts here against the Bengals. Jaguars, he picked the Jaguars as well. Panthers versus the Saints. He picked the Saints. I'm going to pick the Saints as well. It kind of feels like a trap game there, but I don't know. If Jameis Winston's starting, he's not losing to the Panthers. Let's just say that. Texans versus the Jets. He went with the Texans. I actually have. Let me pull up my pick'ems on a separate window because I can't remember who I put for these games. 1 second. All right, let me put this here. Alrighty. No, I did pick the Browns. I did pick the Browns, so we need to go back and spin this. I picked the Browns. I'm believing in my AFC North opponents for some reason. All right, thank God. I went with Cole, so we're going with the Jaguars. This is on mine. All right, so the Saints. I picked the Saints. So I picked the Texans, and I think he also picked the Texans. Yes. Easy one there. Rams and Ravens. He went with the Ravens. Yes, sir. So, of course, I went with the Ravens. So, Ravens over the Rams at home Vikings versus the Raiders. He said the Vikings. I believe I also put the Vikings. Yes, I did. So we're going with the Vikings. Seahawks versus the 49ers. 49ers. I also went with the 49ers. I don't even have to check that. And then the Bills versus the Chiefs. So he said the Chiefs. I think I said the Chiefs as well. I think the Chiefs will bounce back. With that loss against Green Bay for sure. The Broncos versus the Chargers. So I actually think I went with the Chargers here. He went with the Broncos. I know he's a big Broncos believer this season for some reason. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Hopefully it can land on me for once. It lands on Cole again. So we're going with the Broncos. I hope you're right, Cole. But this definitely feels like a trap game. So the Eagles versus the Cowboys. So he went with the Cowboys, and I actually think I also went with the Cowboys at home. Yes, I did. So let's go with the Cowboys here. And then Dolphins versus the Titans. He went with the Dolphins. Yeah, I went with the Dolphins as well. I think it's safe to say that whenever the Dolphins play a below 500 team, it's safe to go with them. So I'm going with the Dolphins. And then the Packers versus the Giants. I'm going to go with so he went with the Packers. I think I also went with the Packers. Yeah, so, all right. So those are our pick'ems. What do you guys think? We are eating the season 52-19. We would have had a much better week last week if the Chiefs didn't suck. I'm just kidding. If the Chiefs won and if the Jaguars actually won as well. But that's football for you. Any given Sunday. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for week? What is this, 15, 14? I think it's week 14 coming up. Week 14. Moving on to basketball, I don't really have too much. I don't really pay attention to basketball that much when I know this is a sports podcast, but I don't really pay attention to basketball too much when it's the middle of the NBA or the NFL season. But let's talk about some of the in-season tournament stuff. So the remaining 4 teams, Lakers, Pelicans, Bucks, and Pacers. Who's going to win out? I think you're going to see the I don't really know where the Pelicans came from. Give me the Lakers and Pacers. And honestly, I think the Lakers will win this. I'm just kind of going off of gut feeling here. I haven't really dived into it, but I think the Lakers and the Pacers have been really hot. Tyrese Halliburton looks like Himothy. Currently like second or first in the league in assists and second in 3-pointers made per game or something crazy like that. So he's looking fantastic, looking like Trae Young out there, but even more efficient. So good for him. I like the guy, and the Kings really fucked up. Like the Kings are playing good right now. Imagine if they had Tyrese Halliburton. Obviously, they wouldn't have Sabonis, who's a big part of their team. But imagine that backcourt of De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton. That would have went crazy. But not too much to talk about here. Obviously, you got the in-season tournament going on. What do you guys think of the in-season tournament? Do you guys like it? Do you guys think it should stay? I don't really have an opinion either way. It is what it is. It kind of makes it cool. Pawn Star pleads guilty. Wait, what? Hold up. What happened to the Pawn Star dude? What's his name again? Life in prison? Chumlee. Okay, well, Rick Harrison is getting sued. Pleaded guilty to a felony weapon charge and a misdemeanor attempted drug possession count. Why does that make him go to prison for life? Wait, that's actually crazy. I'm sorry. I know this has nothing to do with sports, but I haven't heard a single lick of this. That's crazy. All right. Well, for my man's, I guess. Doesn't look like he killed anyone. Anyways. Yeah, that's all I'm really gonna talk about for the NBA. But honestly, since what time is it? How long have we been recording? 45 minutes? I feel like it's a little too short. And since we're on my PC and Fortnite's really popular right now, you guys are about to watch me crank some 90s. All right, guys, we're all set. Let's fucking do this thing. Oh, live on the podcast, Mike McCarthy to undergo appendicitis surgery still plans to coach versus Eagles. Shout out All Sports News for the update. Dallas Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy will undergo emergency surgery for appendicitis, but still anticipates coaching on Sunday night against the Eagles. It's a quick turnaround from emergency surgery to coaching in an NFL game. It'll be interesting to see whether McCarthy has to be set up in a box or seated anyway. That's true. For now, 3 assistants, including Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn is a beast, man. He could run this team. Are set to run practice in preparation for what is easily the biggest game of the Cowboys season. Dallas is facing the Eagles with the chance to not only make a move for the NFC East crown, but also put itself in position to compete for the #1 seed. The Cowboys figured to give more updates on McCarthy's situation in preview ahead of Sunday night. Bro, that's actually crazy. And probably the biggest game of their season, their regular season. All right, where are we landing? Where are we landing, guys? I haven't tried this place before. Hazy Hillside. Let's try it. Let's get this dub for the Ravens. I feel like you fall so much faster now. I'm gonna land at this house right here. There's like ads in this game too. You can customize your guns. It's kind of cool. Except it's like impossible to find the crafting tables. At least someone's on me. Oh, there's bots here. So what is this? Thunderburst, SMG, pump shotgun, and an AR. All right, perfect. You can also take minis as you like move. It's kind of cool. Someone's landing on me. Someone's landing on me. This is just a normal pump shotgun. I've also seen how like they'll put like scopes on shotguns for some reason. Makes no sense. What is this? What the fuck? Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh fuck. I can't tell it's real! I can't tell it's real! Oh fuck me. Oh fuck me. I don't like those bots. I can't tell if it's like an actual player or not. Okay, that's definitely a bot. Dude, I don't like this. Dude, the SMGs in this update are kind of cracked. Alright, there's definitely another real player here because I heard someone gliding and they're shooting at people right now. Alright, give me some gold. I think they're in this building over here. Is this a real person in here? That was a real person. That was definitely a real person. I'm fucking cracked. I'm cracked! Let's mud up. Let's mud up. Woo! Woo! I need meds, bro. These bots are gonna kill me. Should I gritty on him? Oh, some band-aids. Guys, should I become a streamer? Where's his chest at, bro? Can I jump up there? Ah, damn it. If only I could build. It's actually like a... This AR goes really hard, dude. I still need shield. He's fighting up here. I think it's two bots. Got him. There's another one right there. Holy shit, dude. Like, this has fast reload on it, which is beautiful. How much is this person have a medallion? Oh! Oh, I thought that was Peter Griffin's fucking shotgun. Alright, I need to shield up. Gotta gritty on him real quick. No! No! I forgot that it... Oh, I forgot that it wastes the freaking... Bro, I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot. What the fuck? It's okay, we got shrooms. Where did this guy... Oh, this guy had minis. This guy had minis. Alright, I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna keep... Ooh, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna keep this. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna carry health. Do I keep the sniper, guys? Do I keep the sniper or do... Oh, fuck. We're good, we're good. That scared me. Alright. Let's see what this guy had. What is that marker? Why does it keep marking shit on its own? Let's see some bananas. Sick. And this person had a med kit. Let's go. Alright, I think we're good. I don't really know if I want a sniper. I think these... Oh, wait, no, because there's no building anymore. I'm taking the sniper. This isn't build mode. Yeah. There's not... But those cluster clingers, those go hard in build mode, bro. Alright, let's stay in the circle. Because this storm goes fast, bro. 27 people left. Is that a purple shotgun? Oh wait, I already have a gold one. Never mind. Who's fighting up here? Ooh, there seems like there's a lot of... Where are they fighting at? Oh, here they are, here they are. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Dude! 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, snipers are way OP in this game. Fuck, shit, fuck. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Holy fucking shitballs. There's people fighting up here. I need to chill, I need to chill. Oh my gosh, dude. This is getting intense. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Alright, where is that med kit at? Oh, there's 8 people left, guys. There's 8 people left. Snipers are so OP in this game. It's not even funny. Where's my sniper at? That's right here. What is this? I kind of like my AR. They didn't have a better SMG? Oh, fuck. Guys, I'm like shaking right now. I'm like actually shaking right now. Oh, fuck. What the? What is happening? What is happening right now? Thanks. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Someone just rifted. Guys. Someone keeps rifting. I need to rift because they're getting onto that mountain. Oh shit, dude. The medallion. There's a medallion. Six people left. I need to get on top of this mountain. I need to get on top of this mountain. Oh my gosh. There's someone low. Someone's low. Someone killed them. Where were they at? They rifted. Oh my gosh. Guys. I just need to be calm. No, 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 no! Oh, damn it, bro! How the fuck does that shotgun do 57 health? That was a cold shotgun. How does that shotgun only do Gosh damn it, dude. That sniper clip was crazy, though. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I know that got a little weird towards the end, but hey man, I was top 4. I had 8 kills. So I don't care if 75% of them were bots. I had 8 kills. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here on this amazing journey. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the next one, hopefully with some actual other people. Yeah, we'll see you guys later.